Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Fine, by His grace.
I'm also doing good. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a little about your background?
Thank you very much for the opportunity. I'm Sister Samuella, Patience Kutala. I'm from the Upper West region. I'm 31 years of age. I come from a Catholic background.
That's good. Okay, so Sister Samuella, what inspired you to take this sacred path?
Well, I used to, what inspired me was we used to have St. Louis sisters in our parish working there in the office. So I used to visit them. I was schooling by then at St. Kitito and Catholic Church. That was when I was schooling. So anytime we are on break, I visit them to see how they live their life. So it's through them I became a sister. Just unfortunate I couldn't join them, and someone introduced me to the HDR. So,
That's good. So we will come back to the HDR bit.
right.
But before HDR, what challenge did you face as a woman of faith before encountering HDR?
Well, before I was inspired to become a sister. I first of all told my parents, before I had a desire, I spoke to my parents about it, and then my mom, she was okay, but my dad, he was not happy. My dad was a kind of, he was not in favor with it. So as time goes on, I spoke to my parish priest, but then Father Raymond said to who was my parish priest by then. So I spoke to him that this is my challenge, and then my dad is not happy. He doesn't want me to go. So later on, he told me that he will speak to them. He will call both of them and then speak to them and then give me their feedback at the end. So as time goes on, he called them to his office and then he spoke to them. Then later on, my dad agreed on it. So then we did the processing and then I joined the HDR.
That's good. So you will say the parish priest really helped in convincing your father that this is the calling upon your life for you to embark on. That's good. Okay, so how did you hear about HDR and what drew you to them?
Well, I didn't know anything about HDR. I was having one of my parishioners. She by then wanted to become a sister. She was having the desire, so it was between the two of us competing together. But later on, her own didn't work out for her. So I told her one time we were talking, and then during our conversation, I told her that I want to become a sister.